Western Conference semifinals has come down to Game 6, and we have it for you here on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Phoenix Suns. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Nuggets coming in. They're in the driver's seat, leading 3-2 with a chance to close things out here at home.
And Ed, it just feels like them being at home in their own building, they know. This is the night they need to take care of business. This is their best shot. They don't want to face a Game 7 on the road. So I think it has to happen tonight if it happens at all.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. Now Paul with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Durant to Paul. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Baseline drive. Troy Daniels pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Over to the right side. Short jumper misses. Paul with it up top. Down 5. To Payton. Goes to the right side. Booker. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Denver ball right now. Reggie Jackson, guarded by CP3. Reggie Jackson, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Durant. Paul. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Durant with the basketball up top. 5-point game. To Paul. Devin Booker. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Reggie Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. 1 free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. It's Phoenix ball. Payton. To Randolph. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. That out of his range and no good. Jackson with it. 10-2 the score. From the painted area, won't go down. Reggie Jackson. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Durant to Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. Randolph. Short jumper won't go down. Jackson with it. His team leads it by 10. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. Durant. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's Denver's ball. Jackson to Jordan. Driving right to the basket. Gordon. Down low for Jackson. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Reggie Jackson. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Payton into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Randolph. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Jumper's good.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Payton to Randolph. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Another shot won't go either. Payton with the basketball. Trailing by 11. To Booker. To Randolph. Beyond the arc for 3. And it's Jordan there to handle the rebound. Jackson to Gordon. Porter. Here's Jackson down low. Able to convert inside.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't fall. Porter. To Jackson. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Phoenix with it. Payton to Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Randolph to Booker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Booker, not a good shot there as he misses it. Jackson with it. His guys up by 15. To Aaron Gordon. Jackson to Gordon. Fires the three, and Aaron Gordon good on the quick release for three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Looks like both
the
teams are making
2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 6 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Knocked loose. Nuggets have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Yes, Aaron Gordon, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Free throws up and perfect. To Durant. Shot from in close, no good. Jackson with it. His guys holding the big lead. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. He's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Oops, he missed the first one.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 6 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
To the rim, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Nuggets have the possession. Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Reggie Jackson. There's the toss. Picked up by the Suns. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Gordon.
Game 6 seed 4 Phoenix Suns, seed 1 Denver Nuggets.
And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nope, first one does not go. down the second after missing the first. To Booker. Can't connect from inside.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Jackson. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Jokic to Reggie Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Crawford. Oh, it goes down. Yes, it's better to be lucky than good.
Finally. I mean, finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Suns control the possession. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. And the rebound claimed by Denver. And score. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. Count the bucket for 2.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
To Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Count the basket.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Has a chance. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. One quarter in the books here in Game 6. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Suns with the basketball. To Randolph. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Reggie Jackson snatching it out of the air. That's a 24-second violation. Jackson, down low Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 4 matchup will be coming up next.
And what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Randolph. Can't connect from in close.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
DeAndre Ayton. Shot from the lane won't go. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Suns ball. Here comes
Game
the
4
screen.
seed 6 Golden State Warriors seed 7 Los Angeles
Let's
Lakers.
build this lead.
To Jordan. To Jackson. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 2 for 2 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, goes through.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. DeAndre Ayton to Crawford. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. The drive. Right to the basket. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nuggets with the basketball. Jordan to Jokic. Probing the defense. Jokic down low for Jackson. To Jordan. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Here's Paul, controlling the offense to Booker.
Screen.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Paul. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Paul to Payton. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Now a whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jordan. Fires the 3. Smothering D. Booker with it. His guys down big. To Paul. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Chris Paul, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 86% from the line. First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Denver's got it. To Jordan. Takes stock of the floor. Has a chance. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul into the front court. Down a bundle. Hayden to Paul. Has a look. Shot by Paul. No good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Paul across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
They get it down to Mirotic. The pass set it all up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
DeAndre Ayton to Paul. Can't connect. Here comes the screen. Tyler Lydon in a matchup with Booker. To Jordan. Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Paul. To Durant. Paul. That's not his range. It's no good. Murray with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Jordan. Got it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Paul to Durant. I missed a short one there. Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Paul. That out of his range and no good. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Old school equals high percentage.
Picked up by the Nuggets. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
New blood coming in for both sides. Trying to cash in. The shot missed there by Crawford. Reggie Jackson matched up with Durant. And he drains it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. And it's the Nuggets with the board. Porter. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Booker. Shot from in close, no good. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Jackson knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Count it.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Nuggets have the possession. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Booker. Crawford. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Gordon. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Crawford to Durant. Not that time. Gordon. And the Suns secure the rebound. They'll let one fly from half court. So, Game 6 now at the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Nuggets have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Suns did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Steals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half.
Reggie Jackson and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Phoenix has the ball to Booker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Jackson with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Jackson. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Payton to Durant. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Gordon. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
It's Phoenix ball. Payton to Booker. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Another follow. No good. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Ayton to Payton. The Suns with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Knocks it down.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Jordan. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Gordon to Reggie Jackson. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nuggets have it. Over to the right side. Jackson. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Picked up by the Nuggets. Gordon to Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Reggie Jackson. Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Paul to Durant. Nuggets have it. Jordan to Gordon. Not today. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Has a look. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. Denver ball right now to Aaron Gordon. Porter. To Jordan. Doesn't get the bounce. Paul into the front court. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. To Jackson. Able to convert inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. So the Suns keep the possession. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Booker. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep right corner to Jordan. And look out.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Tyler Lydon with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From the outside, no good. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. To Gordon. And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
He's looking for that touch.
Really explosive first half, but in the second half, the defense has made the finer adjustments. Now they're shading him to his weak hand. He doesn't look as comfortable as he did earlier.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Randolph. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jordan, down low. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Runner here, won't go.
You see, Ed, in the first half, he was so efficient. He would catch the ball, turn, make one or two dribbles right into a shot. No wasted movement. Now, he's playing with the basketball too much. Really hard to find a rhythm, and the defense settles into itself.
To Crawford. Down low, Randolph. Shot won't go. To Jordan. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Phoenix with it. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Sizing up the defense. To Randolph. And the rebound belongs to Denver. To Jordan. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And sometimes when a player has it going like he did in the first half, there's a reluctancy from his other teammates to actually try to be more involved in the offense. He needs other guys to step up and make some easier plays that take the attention all up of him.
Scores from the post.
DeAndre Jordan's game, we know, is better suited for being closer to the rim. But I got to give him a lot of credit. He's developed into a guy who can step out and occasionally knock down a jumper if you give him some space.
Can't miss those.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Jordan. Off the iron. No good. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now to Jordan, down low. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Randolph. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Suns control the possession. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. For 3, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Now a shot by Jordan, no good. And count the basket.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Gordon. To Jordan. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Goes 2 for 2. Suns with the basketball. To Randolph. Probing the defense. Good look that time, but off the mark. Goes to the right side. Gordon buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Murray with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a look. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix. Right time. Right. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. That's no good. To Aaron Gordon. Porter. No good. To Paul. Screen coming. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul. The Suns with 4 to shoot. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Paul to Booker. DeAndre Jordan swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Jordan to Gordon. To Jordan. Great feed, sets it up. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. To Paul. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Paul to Durant. Paul. To Payton. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. To Reggie Jackson. Layup goes down. Well done.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Denver's ball. Reggie Jackson, tough matchup against Durant. Doesn't have the touch, no good. Now Paul with the basketball. Down a bundle to Durant. Paul. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Paul to Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon against KD. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. And throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Runner here won't go down. Nuggets have the possession. Jackson. Nuggets have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And stuffs it home.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Paul to Durant. Paul. That's not his range. It's no good. Jackson with it. His guys holding the big lead. Gordon to Jackson. And draws the foul.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Michael Porter at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. With the rock, it's Chris Paul to Crawford. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Jordan. Paul with it up top. His guys down big. To Durant. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Here's Durant for two. Won't go. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. the Nuggets, who come away victorious. They're going to continue on in these playoffs, heading to the Western Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The Nuggets are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in their hands. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Suns were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track.
Defense. The Denver Nuggets put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Reggie Jackson read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.